Hey everybody, how's it going? Well, new year, new bakes. I decided I'd go ahead and go easy with you on this one, and I want to show you how to make a nice tiramisu using pre-made lady fingers. That way everybody can jump on the train, kind of ease into this rabbit hole that I'm digging myself. So, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Show me some tiramisus that you make. Oh, you have a great week, and I will see y'all again next time. All right, ingredients on the board, and it's time to go. Now to kick this off, we're going to keep it simple. We're going to mix together half a cup of Kahlua and our coffee and set that aside for right now. It doesn't have to necessarily be cold, but it does have to be out of the way. Next, we're going to go ahead and take our mascarpone cheese and put a quarter cup of the remaining Kahlua in it and beat that until it's nice and mixed up. Now you want everything to come out smooth and well mixed, so if you end up seeing piles of Kahlua, just beat it a little more until everything is, again, as I said, smooth. This recipe was requested of me before in the previous year, but I can never find the right time to do it. So I figured to go ahead and kick off this new year, I'd keep this nice and simple. This is absolutely zero bake, and about the only cooking you have to do is with the eggs later on. So figured it was a nice hopping on point for people that weren't familiar with my channel or were just kicking off their baking addictions. As you'll see, my Kahlua kind of puddled, so off camera I went ahead and beat it a little more. Now for this next step, you're going to take your egg yolks, you're going to add the sugar into it and go ahead and whisk them together. And then after everything is well combined, you're going to use a double boiler method to cook these eggs. Now something to watch out for is you constantly have to be whisking these eggs while they're double boiling, or they're just going to go bad and your entire kitchen is going to smell eggy. Ask me how I know later. So make sure you have about 5 to 8 minutes to yourself where you don't need to run off and do anything, and keep whisking it until your mixture turns a nice bright yellow. Once you have that bright yellow, go ahead and immediately pour it into your mascarpone mixture and go ahead and mix that all up really well. Again, you don't want any pools, you don't want any puddles in anything. You want everything mixed nice and evenly. Now once you have the mix, you're going to go ahead and refrigerate it for about 15 minutes or so, just to make sure that this thing is completely cooled off. When you use it for your lady fingers, you're not going to want to deal with a hot mix or it's going to run everywhere and you're going to have a big old mess. So even if it's not the 15 minutes, just make sure that the thing is cooled off. While it's cooling, it's probably a good time to go ahead and work on your whipped cream. Now you've seen me do it on this channel before, but for those of you who don't know, go ahead and just put your heavy cream into a bowl, add your vanilla, and go ahead and beat it just until stiff peaks form, as you'll see in the next clip. Your stiff peaks mean that when you pull your whisk out of the mixture and tilt it up, you're going to see a straight point or one that doesn't curve very much. If you get it curving too much, then it's not ready and you need to continue beating it. Real quickly here, I show off stiff peak. See how it's not bending, it's not moving, and the mixture down in it is standing straight up. Once you get those stiff peaks, you're going to go ahead and fold all that into your mascarpone mixture to make one big creamy bowl of goodness. Now set the bowl aside and go ahead and start working on your lady fingers. Now you're going to use your coffee and Kahlua mixture you made earlier in kind of a wide tub. Dip these things for about 2 seconds apiece so you don't moisten them up too much and they break apart on you. You still want them stiff enough to work with, but not so stiff that they're still crunchy. There's a nice middle ground that you're looking for. Once you have your lady finger layer, you're going to go ahead and take half of your mascarpone and smooth that out over it. Now, again, just make sure everything's smooth. It doesn't necessarily have to be pretty. This isn't the layer you're going to be presenting to anybody, but it does need to be as even as humanly possible. Now repeat those steps again just to do your second layer, and you're going to end up with something truly beautiful by the end of it. Finally, you're going to dust the top with cocoa and let it set for 8 hours. Now, the longer you let it set, the neater it's going to come out. Now, I know I've seen pictures where they pull the tiramisu out and it's nice and stiff. I don't know how they do that. I tried multiple times. I can never get that specific picture. I let mine rest overnight. It still came out well. I just couldn't get that picturesque, solid 4-layer draw. But all in all, you're going to end up with something that looks like this. It's nice, it's pretty. You can see kind of in the back there where the lid I had it covered up with kind of messed with the topping. So I had to do a quick repair job, but it still turned out delicious. So, hope you enjoyed. Let me see your creations, and I will see y'all next time.